Hi.
Sit in this chair.
So today I'm going to be vlogging, actually, about the Kara project. Why are you interrupting my video?
I'm not sure tomorrow.
Sarah Fat Legs.
Show us my leg.
I'm just kidding. Really are vlogging today though. Vlogging? Vlogging.
I'm in my pajamas.
Video log.
Video logging. Vlogging.
I'm actually not going to say much. I'm eating my cookie. Go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about Kara Project and how you guys are feeling, because I feel like, I don't know how the rest of Kara's fan base is feeling, but I wasn't disappointed that they didn't continue with 3 members. Like, I don't know what I wanted, but like, I don't know if I'm fully satisfied.
Ariel cried a lot.
I
Can I
did.
just say that?
Yeah.
It was weird.
When it happened.
It was weird. She would just be sitting and
No,
crying.
because it's like
Not
every
Kara.
group that I like, it's like they break up, disband, and whatnot. Like Double 501, it's like they didn't officially disband, but it's like where they just, I don't know what happened to them. They just kind of like separated. CBSK, you know, it's just 2 members.
That was
3 members left. Sorry, 2 stayed. Who else? Was that it? Well, those were the ones I was really big fan of, so it was like disappointing. And it's like, Kara, seriously, like the best girl group. Sorry, something in my eye. The best girl group. Really, just something in that. The best girl group in Korea and in Japan is disbanding. We're not disbanding.
That's her
but,
bias.
like,
That's her bias. Like,
That's
go
my
all crazy and write like, what do you call them? Stones.
well, I don't know. Yeah,
They're
I
gonna
don't
go
care.
down there and
I don't
like,
care what everyone.
like, it's just her opinion. Like, she likes Kara. That's her favorite group.
That's my favorite group. Yeah.
I actually think Kara's the best K-pop girl too. So
They really are.
yeah.
So, I mean, like, right now, I checked back on the voting, and Selman and Sojin are in the lead, and I have no problem with that, because I really personally, like, when I first saw each member being introduced, I was like, definitely Sojin needs to be in the group. 1, I feel like she's in the age range. I feel like the rest of the girls are really young. And 2,
Well,
I feel like she doesn't scream Kara, but she reminds me a bit of Nicole. Her look. So I mean, I feel like if DSP is trying to film like people who look like Nicole and Jiyoung, I feel like she something about her reminds me of
Someone
Nicole.
with the shorter hair, right?
Sojin.
Sojin, sorry.
Yeah, reminds me of her.
There was 2 of them. Yeah,
She
there's
doesn't have Nicole's
so
spunk,
men
though.
yeah.
She doesn't have her spunk. So I mean, she'll need to work on. I don't know. No,
So men.
Selman reminds me of Kara.
Okay, no. So Jem should be in the group.
You think so too? You agree? We had like this long debate of who should be in the group.
We did.
And your final choices
With long hair.
Your final choices were Sojin and Shiyoon.
Yeah. But I think that it would be a huge mistake not to put Shiyoon in the group.
Why?
I think that her looks just screams like just the Japanese aura about it. Just something about her is just so attractive to me, because I feel like Japanese people, I don't know how I want to say this without sounding like incorrect in some way. I feel like they're more open to imperfections in their beauty, and I feel like
I agree what you mean. I'm saying.
yeah, so I'm trying to sound correct while saying it. She has a more unique look compared to the Korean girls that are on TV. That's how I'm gonna say it. You can take that however you want to. I feel like you all know plastic surgery is a big thing in Korea, and so with everybody getting surgery to get the same parts done, it's gonna start looking very very robotic, similar clone-like. I feel like if she did have any work done, it doesn't show as much. She has like a longer nose, like a longer face. Like it's, in my opinion, it fits more into an appealing look that would work for Japan. That's what I want to say. And you have to remember, Japan loves Kara. I feel like they have probably an even bigger following in Japan than they do in Korea, maybe.
I thought they did really well in Japan.
Yeah.
So
I
don't know how they feel about Kara now, but I know they did love them on points out. I mean, like, not the whole nation, but like I feel they had a big fan base over there.
Definitely.
So
I feel like it works.
I want to know who you guys are
She's
thinking
my number 1 pick.
should be in Kara. I mean, because they're not continuing as 3. You know, so that's not an option. But who would you pick out of the choices? If anybody's watching, I don't know if anybody's watching this. I'm so following the Kara Project series. I definitely want Sojin to be in the group because I just feel like, I don't know, her age, it just seems bright. I feel like she's mature. I feel like they're not going back to the pretty girl Raku stages because I love every one of these girls who are auditioning to be in Kara. I really do. But I don't feel like all of them fit Kara. Like, Yuji is adorable. She is absolutely, like she should be in a group, but not Kara. I feel like, so Chaekyung is like really pretty, and also she should be like the lead of that new group. Like, I don't know, whoever doesn't make it into Kara, they should make
another little a
different group. I don't know what you're gonna call them.
Yeah. I think Chaekyung is the one that's like super standout in my opinion. She always grabs my attention in some way, and that's good. Like, she has a great star quality out of all the girls about her, but she doesn't fit the age of Kara. Like, if you look at Kara now, Kara's not a little like honey stages anymore. They're not doing that anymore. I just think she doesn't fit.
I want to know what everyone else is thinking. Like, because right now, Somin and Sojin are 1 and 2. Last week, it was Youngji, I believe, was number 1, and Somin was 2nd. So I feel like it's, like, pretty known that people want Somin in the group. I don't know how I feel about Somin being, like, I think she fits Kara to a T, but that's because she looks like Guhara. And I don't know if you want 2 Guharas in one group.
That doesn't make sense to me.
At the same time, she also looks kind of different. She also has her qualities that look different, but at the same time, there's
It's mostly screams Ohara.
So
that's like saying I'm part of Destiny's Child and I'm gonna add another Beyonce. It's like, you can't. There's already Beyonce.
So I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I don't know if that could work because she. I don't know. She does well. She can sing.
I feel like they would just compare her for the rest of her time there. Like, her being added into the group, she's always gonna get compared to Gohara too, and then there's gonna be like friction in between. I feel like that actually happens anyway. Adding new members into the group, we can like say the girls are super nice and everything. There's gonna be friction bringing in somebody new, and you're a veteran in something that you're doing. You know what I mean? And it wasn't your choice. So I feel like people always comparing her to Gohara, and there could be things that are people see more positive or people see negative. I think it's just gonna hit both of their self-esteems a lot, and there's gonna be tension between the two of them. Either way, I just think it's not gonna work well. I don't think anybody thought that through, though. They're just like, oh, she'll say Gohara. Like, let's vote for her. Like, no. I don't think it's going to work out.
I'm not sure if that's what everyone's thinking.
I think that they're thinking that subconsciously, even if they're not saying it. That's what's going on back here. They're like, she looks like she should be in Kara. It's like, duh, she looks like Gohara.
So, yeah, I feel like definitely do not put Chaewon, Yuji in the group. Just because they don't fit Kara, who Kara is right now. They look really good doing like Raku and Pretty Girl, but not who Kara. I don't think they could pull off what Kara is doing these days. I feel like she has a possibility, and something about her reminds me of Jiyoung. I don't know what it is, but like they have this same essence, and I can't pinpoint it. I don't know what it is about them. So I feel like she would be good to the group. I feel like Sojin would be good because something about her reminds me of Nicole, not as spunky, but something about her reminds me of Nicole. And Youngji, I feel like she'll be a good addition to the group. I'm not too sure if I want her more than like Somin, because I do want Somin in the group. At the same time, I feel like
I was torn between the two.
I don't know, but those are my top 4.
I was torn between Sojin and what's the other one's name? Youngji. I was torn between those two. I already know that I love Shiyun. I just think she works. She doesn't have anybody else's look, and she can still pull off a mature look. I feel like you don't want to repeat looks in a girl group. Like, you need diversity. That's how girls need diversity. So I just don't think that Somin's a good pick. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
So who your choices are?
Sojin and Shiyun. I would even pick Shiyun before I would pick Sojin. Not like, I know she's not. For me, she's just so different that you need to put her in the group. She can also do the mature look. I think she adds just like another element, and that's what each girl in Kara did. You didn't need to have 11 of them, or however many some girl groups had, 10, whatever that number, to hit all the different bases. You had it in Kara.
You did. They were perfect.
Just with them.
They were magnifique.
You don't want to repeat, so she hits a different group. I really do feel as though she could speak to, like, something about her just screams like Japanese audience, and I don't know what it is, but I know I've seen it. and I know it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand completely.
Yeah, and she needs to be in the group, and I hope people see it. I don't know what she needs to do, but you need to get there.
So I'm torn.
Talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm torn. This is so hard. I feel like it's really hard. I don't know how they're gonna do this.
The other girl was pretty too, but I felt like she reminded me of somebody, but I can't remember who it is. Oh, she reminds me of the sister girl. I know that sounds crazy, right?
Youngji reminds you of
Yeah.
who?
Youngji reminds me of the girl and sister, the lead singer. Yeah.
Yeah. Why am I getting crazy, Moss? Why
So
is
she's just like a lot like Kieran is a lot tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like more like
they have like a froggy look,
fitness,
and
like,
that's good. I'm not saying that in a bad way.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a
Something
frog.
about their
That's
look.
so adorable.
it reminds me of
Kermit,
that girl.
Jinjina,
Okay.
Shanae.
Shanae, yeah.
When we got married.
Shanae, yeah. They have that look. It's so pretty.
So she would be really good to Kara.
She would be good for Kara,
But
I feel like she reminds me of that other girl. That's the only problem with that one. Just like she just reminds me. Is it because she fits still? Because they're different, like completely different. But she reminds me of her. I feel like Sojin is more that other space that they need more than her. So who knows? They're gonna show more of their like personalities, and I think that's gonna be really important.
Yeah, so the 5th episode isn't out yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I already saw their Mr. performance. Thank you, whoever did that on YouTube, for getting that out and getting that out there so quickly. So yeah, I want to know what you guys are thinking, because it's hard for me. I'm here always just I don't know, struggling with who I want in the group. So who do you guys want in the group? Who are you voting for? If you're voting, if you're watching, if you're not watching, you should watch. Okay?
So now you know our bias.
Yes, it's Kara. I love Kara.
Do you want to just leave them as 3? Can we make a petition? Like, no, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Bye, everyone.